Birdie Today we'll be discussing PBFD, a common parrot disease. It stands for Psittacine, Beak and Feather disease. Psittacine is the Latin or binomial nomenclature name for parrots. So yeah, let's get straight into it. PBFD was first described in Australia in the 1970s. The first parrots to have gotten them were, as you probably guessed, some species of cockatoos. Ever since, more than 50 species of parrots have gotten PBFD. PBFD was originally named the Psittacine circovirus. They changed the name, however, partially to avoid confusion with the porcine circovirus. Is PBFD limited to parrots? The name might be suggestive that it is. However, studies have shown that distant avian species are also capable of obtaining the virus. Such species include rainbow bee-eaters, powerful owls, and finches. Studies suggest that other non-Psittacine avians might also be susceptible to PBFD. How does it spread? PBFD is unfortunately highly contagious. It can spread from feces, crop content, and feather dust. Feather dust can contaminate things like water, food, and other areas in which parrots live in. This suggests that PBFD can also be transmitted in utero from the female to the egg. This disease is thought to be spread through inhalation and digestion. The time between exposure to the virus and development of signs can be anything from as short as 3 weeks up to several years. It really does vary. It simply depends on the bird's immune system, the amount of virus transmitted, the age of the bird, and so on. However, most commonly, birds will show signs of having PBFD between 6 to 12 months. Let's discuss the different forms of the virus, shall we? First up, the paracute form. This form mostly affects younger birds, older chicks mostly. Birds infected with this form of the virus may not display symptoms in the beak and feathers at all. They might just be depressed or sad. The symptoms are usually mild and not shown easily. The acute form, this one is also mostly found in younger birds. The birds developing feathers might have lesions and circular bands. The feathers are often feeble, misshapen, loose and painful, causing them to break easily. And lastly, the chronic form. This is the one most commonly found in older parrots. Parrots with this form of PBFD might have feathers that are curled, have lesions, have circular bands, and might hemorrhage as well as fracture. They might also be misshapen, curled, or discolored. So the chronic form of PBFD might soon be featherless. Why? Well, the follicles are so damaged that the parrot is unable to grow new feathers. Trophic feathers might not appear until the first molt after the infection. The beak might also become deformed as well as have irregular sunken patches and abnormal colorings. It can also elongate and unfortunately fracture as well. In some cases, parrots can even develop slop toenails. Parrots who pass away with a chronic form of PBFD, it's not the virus itself that kills the parrot, it's a secondary infection. What PBFD itself does is it weakens the immune system, but a secondary infection would actually kill the bird if the bird dies. And some birds are actually lucky enough to live their full lifetimes with PBFD. It just means that a secondary infection hasn't hit them. If your parrot displays signs of feather damage, don't panic just yet. There are some other things that it could be as well. Those things include nutritional deficiencies, hormonal abnormalities, polyomavirus, and drug reactions. Either way, it's still essential that you take your parrot to the vet. How to test for PBFD? Histopathology, I hope I said that right. PCRs can also be used to detect PBFD in parrots. Is a microscopic exam on a biopsy, and it should be able to confirm whether your parrot has PBDF or not. Once you've done the test, it is recommended that you redo the test within 30 days because false negatives and false positives are common. really not going to like what I have to say here. Unfortunately, so far, no treatment has been found to PBFD. If your parrot has been diagnosed with PBFD, the most you can do is treat the symptoms and the secondary infections. Some birds, however, very rarely recover from PBFD, less than 5% I've been told. The main reason for death in PBFD infected parrots is not the virus itself, it's the secondary infection, like I said. But the thing is, most healthy parrots can usually just be taken to an avian vet and they will be rid of the infection. However, because PBFD infected parrots have such suppressed immune system, they cannot. I'm sad to inform you that parrots who have PBFD usually pass away between 6 months to 48 months of getting the virus. However, I have personally seen parrots who have lived way longer than that. I know that was a really sad video, you guys, but I think it's highly essential that we educate ourselves on the subject and just learn as much as we can. That's why I also encourage you to research more on PBFD. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and join our Discord server. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.